Kes Fusion. Today I'm going to be making a Filipino version of chicken adobo. Now it's tangy, it's sweet, and I absolutely love it. I'm going to begin with a simple marinade. So let's start with chicken stock. And you can check out all the measurements on the website, Kes Fusion. Now I've got some soy sauce. There's no need for salt here because the soy sauce contains all of the saltiness. Lovely, let's combine that first. Now I've got some pepper. Good seasoning of that. This will enhance the flavour. Lovely, that's enough. And give it a mix, just so that we want every second, we want these flavours to really mix and infuse. Now I've got some garlic paste. It's so much easier than having to grate garlic. You just buy it and it's in the fridge. It's a pantry staple. Now I've got ginger paste. Again, it's so simple. It's shop bought and it sits in your fridge. Amazing. Finally, I've got a special ingredient, and that's brown sugar. Now it's mellow and it's caramelly, and once it's cooked, it's going to caramelize and it's going to add a lovely sweetness. Now we want to combine it all together. Give it a good mix. Make sure it's well combined. Now I'm going to fry my delicious chicken drumsticks that are marinated in the fridge. Now I'm going to add some oil into my pan. Make sure it drizzles and goes everywhere. Lovely. Now I'm going to use some tongs and I'm going to add my chicken drumsticks. And you can save that marinade for later. Listen to that sizzle. Lovely. Now this marinade is not going to waste. Oh no, we're going to use it later and it's going to add so much deliciousness to this dish. What I want to do is I want to cook these for 4 minutes on each side. In this way it will get really tender and the meat will literally fall off the bone. Listen to that, such a satisfying sound. Amazing. Now, let this cook for 4 minutes and let it cook to perfection. Now, my 4 minutes is over. Now I'm going to flip over my chicken drumstick. Let's see how we've done. Look at that char. You can tell it's been cooked extremely well. Look at that. And listen to that sizzle. Now we want to flip all these over and cook it for a further 4 minutes. Lovely. So, my second set of 4 minutes are over, and now you can see the chicken is bouncing to the top. You can tell it's been cooked really well. Now I want to transfer it to a plate. Oh, look at that. Look at that char, it looks absolutely gorgeous. It's developed a lovely crust. Beautiful. I cannot wait to put this with my sauce. They're going to go well, really well. My chicken has been transferred to another plate. Now I'm going to add in my oil. So I'm in the same pan so we still get that lovely charred flavour. you can see its residue is going to add so much flavour. Then I'm going to add my onions. I'm adding my onions. Listen to that sizzle, you can't get enough of it. Lovely. So I'm going to add that in. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to add some salt, just so it helps to tenderize it while it's cooking. I'm going to add lots and lots of salt in there. Lovely. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a mix. Listen to that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it cook for 5 minutes. A long time to help it develop that lovely caramelized colour and to get a little bit softer. Now, my onions have been fully caramelized and they're sitting there sizzling away. While they're doing that, I'm going to add in my garlic and I'm going to add in my chilli. You can leave this out if you want to, but I like a good kick in my adobo. Give it a good mix and let it cook for about 1 minute. Look at the striking red that the chillies give and that lovely deep maroon of the purple onions. It's been 1 minute. All my vegetables have been fully combined. Now it's time to bring in the meat. Let's add this chicken. Now I'm going to add in the reserved marinade from earlier. Pour that in. Delicious, look at that. And then to that I'm going to add 4 bay leaves. These are so aromatic and they add so much flavour. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring it all together with some water. Lovely. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it and then I'm going to let it cook for half an hour. A good half an hour so that all these flavours penetrate into the chicken and they get all tender. We also want our sauce to thicken. So give it a good mix and then cook it for half an hour. This has been cooking for 30 minutes and it looks wonderful. The sauce is bubbling away and it's a lovely consistency. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the chicken so that we can let the sauce thicken even more. Wow, look at that. The flavours of the bay leaf and the onion have really penetrated through the chicken. Just 15 more minutes and we're ready to indulge. This flesh is fall off the bone chicken. It's so tender. Such a simple way to cook your chicken without having to worry about its tenderness. Amazing. Now, what I want to do is I want to reduce the heat and I want to cook this for an extra 15 minutes. Give it a good mix. Look at that. Amazing. Look at that. We want to make it even more special, even more thick. Let's cook it for an extra 15 minutes. So my 15 minutes is over and look at this sauce. It's thick, it's glossy. Now I'm going to spoon it all over my chicken. Look at that. Spoon that all over. And this is going to penetrate through the chicken, even though it's already got so much flavour in it. Spoon that over and then let it rest. Look at this dish. I cannot wait to indulge into it. But before that, I want to add a few special garnishes. So I've got some spring onions. Look at that colour. It's striking green, it's fluorescent. Make sure you get that everywhere. And then I've got some chilies. Now these are not just any chilies. These chilies have been sourced from my dad's farm back in Sri Lanka. So I cannot wait to use them and taste how fresh they are. Of course you can use shop bought chilies. Look at that, the colours on top of this dish are absolutely vibrant and striking. Of course you don't have to add chilies if you prefer, but I love a good kick in my dishes. Now it's time to tuck in. It is so tender. The meat is falling off the bone. Amazing. Let's taste it. That is absolutely delicious. So many flavours going on at once. You've got the crunch of the spring onions, and you've got the caramelization of the brown sugar, and you've got the garlic and ginger kicking in. This is amazing, and I cannot wait to serve it up tonight. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video and will try it at home. Thank you so much for all your support. Please subscribe, like and share with friends, and I'll see you in the next video.